Hi everyone, long time no see. This is the second take of this video I've been trying to make. I've been in shock today. So as you can tell, I am in full costume. I have just come home, well, temporary home. This is a hotel, duh. I just got back from the expo in New Orleans where Joseph Quinn is, and I wanted to share my experience with you because it was a unique one at that. And who else can I share this wonderful experience with but my favorite friends here on YouTube? Um, so, yeah, let's just go ahead and jump into it. First off, um, this was actually a gift from my husband who uh, decided to gift me for my birthday a trip to New Orleans and to meet Joseph Quinn. And I'm still kind of shooketh. Anyway, yeah, it's been kind of a day. So let's talk about it. I promise after this video, I'm going to start putting content out there for the VA people. So hang tight. I'm working on something. But anyways, I got an opportunity to meet Joseph today and to also get his autograph and a photo op with him. So um, I was able to do that and also present a surprise to him that I've been working on. So a lot of people don't know this, but I like to paint. I've been kind of a painter for, oh God, ever since I can remember. And I just finally picked it back up again. Um, which, yeah, yeah. I have very low self-esteem when it comes to my creative processes. So painting, I always think that my painting's crap. Um, so yeah, I'm still kind of in shock right now. So I went with this painting that I did for Joseph Quinn, and my intention was to give it to him, right? And I had a feeling that he was going to be accepting gifts of this size because it is fairly large. So I was prepared for him to be like, this isn't gonna, I can't take this. So I prepared myself for that. But I didn't know what I was going to do with the outcome, and I'm actually happy that this happened. Um, so yeah, uh, I went and met Joseph, and I had gone into this little room. They have it blocked off at the autograph section of the convention center, and it's like a little curtained room. So you can't see Joseph, he can't see you as you're walking into this room, until you walk into this room, if you will. So I get inside the room. They don't let you take video or take photos, at least not today. So I can't speak on behalf of the actual policy. I've seen people put videos out there. I don't know how they do it. I don't know if it was like an extra fee or something like that, but yeah, it was no, like, they were very clear, no photos, no video. So, um, yeah. So I couldn't make a video of his reaction. I'm kind of sad, but it's okay. I'll tell you what I experienced. So, like I said, I made a painting for him, and I wanted to give him some personal. I try to do like paintings or anything like that for people that I look up to. And this was no other exception to the rule. And my inspiration for this painting was the Velvet Jesuses and the Velvet Elvises of the 70s. So it was going to be like tacky. Um, just because that's just kind of the essence of Stranger Things, like, the tacky furnishings of the 80s and whatnot. So this is the box that I put the painting in. Uh, as you can see, um, it has stuff all over it, but I mimicked Joyce Byer's wall, and I put a cassette tape that says Master of Puppets 86 Baby on there. Gave it a little bow, and I came in to meet with him. And the way it's set up is there's table 1 where you pick out your 8x10 of what you want signed, or you could bypass that and bring your own thing and he could sign it within reason. They give you a little post-it that says exactly what you want him to sign it. They say rule of thumb is either you're just your name, or you don't have any personal thing, and he signs his name in a very brief message. It's like super brief, like, so it'd be like, i.e. Chrissy, wake up, like that. It was kind of like that situation. So I picked out mine, and then next to him in table 2 was, I believe, his manager or his publicist. He was sitting right there, and he kind of overseed, taking the 8x10, handing it to Joe. It's like a assembly line. Anyways, I get up there with this big old box, and I kind of put it right in front of his publicist, and his publicist is looking at me. He's like, what is this? He's like, is this what you're getting signed today? And I said, no, this is a gift for Joseph. And he's like, smiles, and he's like, I'm just curious, what is this? He's like, can I look at it? And I was like, yeah, you can look at it. So he lifts the box lid up, and here's my painting. So I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but there it is. Obviously, there's a Christmas lights theme. Like, I have these little garland themed Christmas lights on here. So I made that, and I put these little fairy lights in, and on the painting itself, I did kind of a mixed media, so I used yarn for his hair, I had glitter. I wanted it to be very mixed media, so this is what it is. 2 of the Christmas lights fell off after the fact, so I have to glue them back on. But anyways, so his publicist, his mouth drops, right? He's like in shock, and he's like, oh my God. He's like, he had this huge smile on his face. He's like, this is amazing. And he's like, did you buy this? And I said, no, this is something I made. And he's like, are you serious? And I said, yeah. And he's like, how long did that take you to make? And I said, about a week with no sleep. And he was like, that is insane. He's like, this is so cool. He's going to just lose his mind when he sees this. So as soon as Joseph became available, he pushed the box over with the lid on it. He's like, Joseph, you need to look at this, like, right now. And Joseph's kind of looking at him funny. He's like, dude, you need to look at this. And Joseph opens the box, and his jaw drops, and he's like, oh my God. And he's like, are you serious? This is so awesome. And I was like, looking at him, very hesitant. And I was like, I wasn't going to bring it at first because I thought it was crap. And he's like, no, this is amazing. He's like, this is so cool. And he just like was looking over it and like touching it and stuff. And he's like, where do you want me to sign this? And I was like, wait a second. No, I'm like, this is for you this is yours, Joseph. And he's like, what? He's like, no, you're giving this to me? And I'm like, yeah, this is for you. I made this for you. And he actually got a sad look on his face, and he said he couldn't take it with him because of the size, and there's certain stipulations that he can't accept certain gifts. So he wasn't able to accept this, and he's like, I feel terrible. He's like, I really like it. He's like, I love it. This is bloody amazing. His exact words. And I was like, thank you. Like, it was crazy. It was crazy. He's like, can I sign it? Can I sign a part of it for you? And he's like, he's like, you can't get rid of this. He's like, this is just too amazing. You need to have this. You put a lot of love in it. And he was like, okay, I'm going to sign the back of this for you. So he did. Along with the 8x10, he signed twice. And it's on the back. I had him read the little thingamajig that I left, a little message. I put, to Joseph Quinn, only heroes get tacky paintings, hope, and my last name. And I put 2023, baby, it's going to be your year. And then he wrote behind, like below it, he said, I love this so bloody much. Thank you for your support. And he signed it. Um, and yeah, it was an experience. He was really happy and really excited about it. I'm just in shock right now. So after that, my husband actually went and got it authenticated at one of the tables that they had set up for authentications at the con, and they were stunned. There was, I guess, a crowd of people did come around and looked at the painting in shock, and they're like, "This is just so incredible! Like this is gorgeous! Like she put so much work into this." And that was another thing the publicist and him had said. They're like, this literally is like the best painting or the best artwork we have gotten on one of these. And it was amazing, you guys. I was so humbled. I gave him my Christmas card that I made for everybody. I put Joseph Quinn. I made not Joseph Quinn, Eddie Munson Christmas card. He was tickled by that. So he did take that. But the authentication team was so impressed by this. They actually looked at his signature and they were stunned that he wrote something on the back. Usually they don't have time for, these celebrities to write anything on the back for any reason whatsoever. And they said it was so rare. They were like, this is such a rare opportunity. We need to take pictures of it because Joseph is one of the people that he doesn't write a lot. He usually just signs his name and he moves on. Like he'll write a name of the recipient and then he will sign it and that's it. That's done. So they were super, super impressed, and they actually took a picture for their archive just in case something like this happens again with Joseph Quinn. So yeah, I got the authentication. It's inside the box. I don't know what I'm going to do with my painting. I don't know if I'm going to hang it or keep it in the box. I don't know. Like I'm just in shock right now. And after that, I had a photo op with him, obviously. And he remembered me yet again. And as soon as I came over, I said, hi. I was like, hi again, what's up? And he was like, hey. And then he was like, come here, darling. And he yeah, we had a moment. Me and Joseph Quinn. Not that kind of a moment, guys. Get your mind out of the gutter. But yeah, I was able to take another picture with him. And this is the picture. And that's my outfit that I wore today, obviously. Some people were saying that he looked kind of depressed today. I am here to attest that he was perfectly fine. I think he's tired. This is a huge convention. He saw hundreds of people today. I think he had like the biggest line out of all the people at the convention. And in addition, he added an extra night last night. So he was there last night. He was there this morning. And it was so ungodly hot. Louisiana gets hot around summer and spring, but like it's also pretty warm if you're not used to the warm weather during the winter time. So he was tired. I think he was just exhausted. So just keep that in mind if you're going to the NOLA Con and you see him and he looks kind of worn down. Just be patient. And another thing I would say is be patient with the workers and volunteers there. I think they did not expect what happened today or the last couple days, like in terms of volume. I don't think they expected a big volume like this. I think they knew that Joseph Quinn and a few others were going to bring in a lot of people, but they didn't realize the magnitude of it. So be super patient with these people. They are doing everything in their power to make your experience as good as it could possibly get. So, another key thing I will also say is if you have any sort of accessibility issues, um, I have an invisible chronic illness. At one point, I almost passed out in line because of the heat. Thankfully, somebody saw me. One of the people that was working the con, it was actually Joseph Quinn's line. She came over and she revived me a little bit by pulling me out of line, assuring me that she wasn't giving up my spot and having me take a seat. And then, like, within 10 minutes, she moved me up in front of the line. It was a rare occurrence, and usually I don't accept, things like that because I want everybody to be treated equally and fairly. And everybody was so nice. Everyone was so nice. There was one girl there that pitched a fit because she wanted to try cut in line, and she made it very difficult for everybody. And she got sent back to the end of the line. She wasn't happy about it. She was pretty nasty about it, but, like, yeah, there's no reason to be nasty to these people. They're trying the best they can. So yeah, that's my experience. So if you are going to be seeing Joseph Quinn, if you have the honor of meeting him, just keep in mind to be patient with him, be patient with his crew. They are all there just to do a job. I have heard people say that he actually wasn't able to do personalized poses with people today. And that's usually the standard of the management. There are times that he will sneak a pose in, but it's like few and far between. So please go in with realistic expectations if you're going today or tomorrow. I'm going to go back tomorrow and actually have a photo op with both Grace and Joseph, and I can't wait to experience that. But I wanted to share my experience with you guys, and hopefully I'll have some new content out for you when I get home. Tonight we're just going to kind of take it easy, go to dinner down at the French Quarters, and just kind of relax for a little bit this evening. We had a very busy day. But anyways, I love you guys. And yeah, this is Lady Applejack signing off. And I will talk to you soon. Love you. Bye.